We're fortunate to have some existing shareholders who are here today. And this is obviously a pretty interesting conference, right? So it's a good opportunity for us to meet new shareholders, to meet with some of our existing shareholders. And it's obviously a pretty beautiful facility. So everyone's in a pretty nice spirit when they're here. Makes for a very good conference. Well, so, my background, my history is actually as an investor and a financier. And so seeing this from both sides of the table, I would say it's a pretty close and strict attention to choosing some of the better companies and some of the better people with which to meet. There's a very strong filtering process that happens. So you end up with the schedule that you have, the meetings that you have end up being much more meaningful, much higher quality. And that makes quite a bit of difference when people are traveling quite a distance to come to a conference like this. There's a general level of quality and attention to detail here, which exceeds your traditional conference. And when we think of a traditional conference, we might often think of a more retail-oriented general conference. And, those types of conferences have their place, but you will often find a much less focused crowd, whereas the crowd that you find here already understands precious metals. They're already sophisticated. You'll find a lot of the investors with whom you're speaking bring a multi-generational perspective to precious metals investment, to project investment, to investing in people. And that sort of sophistication of investment methodology is a different style of sophistication than simply saying someone has a lot of money. So again, I think the opportunity, if you are a good team and a performing team, is to find people here who really understand the value of backing a high quality team and consistent performance. As it pertains to our business, we're one of the few Australian gold developers that comes regularly to the SMI conference, and it has quickly become our favorite conference of the year. Again, not just because of the location, but because of the breadth and quality of the people that we meet here. So it has proven to be sort of the best conference for us. And we have now, every time we come here, we regularly engage with several new shareholders that we have met here, and several more that we anticipate will become shareholders. So it's just been a really great experience for us. And of course, the Valley Capital team do an exceptional job running a high quality conference. Oh, it's an extraordinarily nice venue. Absolutely. I mean, this is at once a hotel, at once a spa, at once an art gallery. So it is a very, very nice environment. And it does set this apart from a lot of other places, which might have a general conference facility, right? The quality of the surroundings makes a big difference to the comfort of conversation. And realistically, for an exhibiting company, it actually represents very strong value compared to some of the more general conferences that you'll find scattered around the world. Oh, I love Switzerland. So I tell my wife this, and she's from Lima in Peru. So she's from a concrete desert city. She likes being near the water, and I love the water. But for me, coming to Switzerland is like coming home, because I grew up in the Northwest of the United States. So green, alpine, fresh mountain lakes, the fresh air. For me, coming back to Switzerland, it feels like I'm coming home. And if I'm lucky, I might find myself living here sometime in the future. Absolutely love it.